Hello to everybody. Our dear subscribers, we are glad to welcome all of you on our channel, FutureTrend. And today is 2nd of October 2018, and we start our everyday's portion of how to trade major currencies in the world financial markets. Today, as you could see, the euro currency, the single currency, is under increasing selling pressure because of intensifying tensions regarding Italian budget deficit. And you know that Italian ministry made a kind of angry expressions against some of European Union financial leaders. And that's, of course, it's not a surprise. We should expect such kind of expressions, strong expressions. Anyway, now the market decided that it's a kind of negative news for the euro currency, and at the moment we are seeing subsiding demand for the riskier assets that was associated with the last relief with so-called NAFTA agreement between Canada, United States, and Mexico. Now the market is, the risk aversion is on the rising path, and as you could see, the euro yen, for example, is trading much lower than comparing to the last session. Of course, from the point of view of longer term speaking, there is a kind of uptrend line that's located around 130.60 that could be tested during today's session, but we will try to use such an opportunity to enter a fresh long position in the euro currency. Let's see our analysis of euro crosses. Anyway, we will put a kind of really very small stop loss on such kind of position just below 130.50, below the aforementioned uptrend line. The same applies, by the way, for the euro dollar. Now, as you could see, the euro dollar, let's see where it is. It's trading around 115.35, very close to enter a new long position in the euro currency. As you could see in our list, we are ready to buy the euro at 115.30 with a stop below 115. We told a lot of times during our previous reports that 115 level should present a kind of medium-term strong support for the euro dollar, but now the situation is looking a little bit weaker for the euro currency, because during today's session we could easily trade below that level, but we will hope that probably not below the stop loss of 114.90, and sooner or later during today's session the euro currency will receive some boost and we could go a little bit higher. But of course the situation now looking increasingly nervous for the euro bulls. And the same applies, by the way, for the dollar yen, because dollar yen is under slighter downside pressure because of the risk aversion sentiment, because falling euro yen and some other yen crosses. But here the situation still remains quite encouraging for the dollar bulls. Any kind of retreat to the level of 113 should present a short-term buying opportunity. Today we also would like to concentrate your attention on some of emerging market currencies, where the Russian ruble probably is the main beneficiary of a last rebound in the so-called emerging currencies. And now we see some not kind of stabilization, but a retreat of dollar ruble because of generally higher United States dollar. But overall, if we see, for example, the daily chart in the dollar ruble, we just trading around the 2018 uptrend line, and in case of breaking below this trend line today, probably it will mean that dollar ruble could receive some additional weakness impulse. And taking into account not also technical view but also fundamental background, the Russian ruble could really extend recent gains further to the upside. The same applies, for example, for the euro ruble, because as you could see, the current uptrend line located around 76.50, but we are nearing to test. We are really very near to test the 2018 uptrend line in the currency that located at 74.55. As regarding our positions in Russian ruble, euro ruble, for example, we entered a small long position at 75.20, and we are ready to add to existing position at 74.60 with a stop below 74.20. And as regarding dollar ruble, here also we entered a small long position at 65.20. All in all, the situation taking into account much higher energy prices is still very favorable for another impulse higher for the Russian ruble. Anyway, from a point of view of technicals, we could see some kind of a rebound in the ruble crosses at the moment. Thank you very much for all of your attention of our channel, dear subscribers. We will be back to you tomorrow morning, 3rd of October 2018. Now, we'd like to say you goodbye and take care.